Okay, let's unpack this. Today, we're going to dive into something that, well, it sounds really simple. Everyday English conversation.
Right. But the source material we've looked at, it really shows there's incredible power there. We've got all these real-life stories, examples focusing just on how people use, basic, simple English day to day.
Things like solving problems, just connecting with people.
Exactly.
And our mission here really is to pull out the key insights from these stories. Like what's actually going on? How does this simple language get things done, build relationships?
And why does it work so well?
Yeah, why is it effective? And crucially, what can you take away from this right now to maybe improve your own communication?
Yeah.
Quickly, genuinely.
Think of it like a shortcut. Understanding natural English in action, getting practical skills straight from how people actually talk.
Okay, so let's jump right in. The core message, the thing that really shines through all these sources, it's that you absolutely do not need like super complex words or perfect grammar to communicate well in real life.
No, definitely not. What the sources keep highlighting are the qualities. It's about being simple, clear, kind, polite, and just helpful.
Exactly. There's a great line, kindness in language is just as important as correct grammar.
Yeah.
I thought that was really telling.
It is. And another one, you don't need long or complicated sentences. Short, polite sentences are often the best.
Right. It sort of pushes back against this idea that you need to sound complex to be effective.
Totally. And this quote sums it up. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be clear and kind.
Clear and kind, focusing on those qualities, that's what makes English sound natural and friendly, as the sources put it.
Which is fantastic news if you're learning, isn't it? It means, effective communication, the kind that actually works and builds connections. It's within reach. You don't need to wait until you're advanced.
It's accessible. Okay, so let's see this in action. How about we start with something really practical, like navigating everyday problems, asking for help. The stories were full of these.
Oh, definitely. Like, Daniel, his work computer was really slow.
Right.
He didn't try to get all technical, use jargon he maybe didn't know. He just focused on the problem's effect and what he needed.
What did he say exactly?
Something like, my computer is very slow today and I cannot finish my work on time. Can you help you? Simple.
That's key, isn't it? Yeah. State the problem clearly, then ask for help directly. And the technician's response, also simple.
Yeah, just let's try to check. No big diagnosis up front. Just let's look.
Gets things moving. Avoid confusion.
Exactly. We saw it again with Thomas, the delivery driver. Couldn't find house number 42.
Yeah.
He didn't give a long story. Just, excuse me, could you please help? We find number 42. Direct. Polite.
And got a direct answer? Yes, it's 2 houses down on the right. Problem solved. Boom.
Simple questions get simple, fast answers when you need specific help.
It cuts through the noise. But it's not just asking for help, right? It's also offering it or handling things smoothly.
Like Emily at the bakery. Customer wants bread they don't have.
Instead of just, no.
Right. She said, I'm sorry we don't have that bread today, but we will have it tomorrow morning. Would you like to reserve one?
That's great customer service, using simple language. Informative, and a solution offered.
Shows simple words can handle tricky situations gracefully. And then there were the shop workers, Henry and Robert, seeing a confused customer.
What do they do?
Just a simple, hello, can I help you find something?
Nice open-ended offer.
Yeah. And then they followed up with practical offers like, would you like me to show you? Or let me show you a few options. Takes the pressure off the customer.
And Rachel calling the plumber, John.
Oh, yeah, the leak.
She just said, there's a leak under my kitchen sink. Can you come today? Direct, clear about the problem and urgency.
And John's reply was just as straightforward and reassuring. Yes, I can come in 1 hour. Please do not use the sink until I arrive.
And later, when she apologized about the mess,
he just said, that's all right, I'll take care of it. Simple, calming.
So yeah, these everyday situations, tech issues, finding places, leaky sinks, simple, clear language is just efficient. It works.
It focuses everything on the practical need, gets the job done.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit. The sources also make a really strong case for how simple, kind language is fundamental for building connections.
Yeah.
Making people feel comfortable.
Oh, absolutely. This section was packed. It's amazing how simple words carry so much weight, Foster positive vibes.
Like Sarah. on her rainy trip.
Yeah, instead of complaining, she framed it simply. The rain might change our plans, but it also gives us a chance to enjoy the cozy cabin.
It's simple language, but it's also a simple positive reframe.
Exactly. And her journal note, sometimes unexpected changes can create the best memories. Not complex, just a straightforward observation that shifts the mood, shows simple words can hold emotion, nuance.
And Mark, the teacher with the late student, that was a good blend.
Yeah, he was understanding. I understand that sometimes things happen, but then clear expectations. But it is important to be on time. Please try to leave earlier next time.
And crucially, he added,
Thank you for telling me.
right. That simple thank you changes the tone, doesn't it? Makes it guidance, not just a telling off. Respectful.
Absolutely. Kindness isn't about letting things slide. It's about clear communication done respectfully.
And John cooking for his wife, Claire.
Oh, that was lovely. Simple act, simple words. Dinner is ready. I wanted to give you a break tonight.
And her response.
Also simple, but you feel the meaning. Thank you so much, John. This means a lot. It's like relational glue.
Relational glue. I like that. Simple acts, simple words, strong connection. Like David helping his neighbor, Mr. Harris, with the mail.
Yeah, I just noticed the mailbox was full. Said, "Hi, Mr. Harris. I noticed your mailbox was full. I brought your letters to you. No big deal made, just helpful."
Clear and kind. And what about Lucy, the clinic receptionist, dealing with nervous patients?
Her approach was perfect. Simple, welcoming phrases. Good morning, welcome. Do you have an appointment today?
Takes away the uncertainty.
Then practical, calming instructions. Please take a seat. The doctor will be with you shortly. If you need anything, feel free to ask me.
The source said it made the patient feel safe and respected.
Yeah.
That's huge, isn't it? The power of simple clarity and kindness in a potentially stressful place.
Definitely. And we saw it again with Claire, the nurse, talking to Mr. Wilson, an older patient.
Gentle, clear language.
Good morning, Mr. Wilson. Please sit down and relax. I'll ask you a few questions. And explaining why. That helps us take better care of you. Builds trust, simply.
And Thomas, the bus driver, letting Emily pay tomorrow when she forgot her fare.
Just, that's all right. You can pay tomorrow. So kind.
And when she thanked him?
His explanation was simple, too. We all forget things sometimes. It's no problem. Beautiful little interaction.
Shows how simple words and a small kindness can really impact someone's day. Emily even said, "You are always so kind."
Yeah. Or Claire at the bakery again, offering tea to a customer who came in from the rain.
Just noticed they looked wet and tired.
Good morning. You look like you had to walk in the rain. Would you like a hot cup of tea? Simple observation, simple, kind offer.
And the customer's reaction, "You made my morning better."
Right. Claire just replied, "I'm glad I could help." Simple, polite.
It comes up again and again. These basic polite phrases. Can I help you? Thank you. I appreciate it. You're welcome. Have a nice day. It's my pleasure. Let me know if you need anything. They're not just fluff.
No, they're functional. They build rapport, show empathy, manage situations gently, create a positive feeling. They're the building blocks. And they're simple.
Okay, so we've seen how powerful this simple, clear, kind English is. How do you actually, put this into practice? How can listeners integrate this?
Well, the sources give some pretty concrete techniques. The first big one is really listening. Consciously listening to real-life conversation stories like these.
Not just hearing, but listening for how simple language is used naturally.
Exactly. Training your ear to notice those effective bits.
Those little nuggets, as the source called them, those useful words and phrases. And then write them down. But don't just collect them. The key is practice. Using them.
How so?
Try putting those phrases into your own sentences. Think about your day. Maybe your computer was slow, or you needed directions, or you wanted to thank someone. Try telling that little story, or replaying that conversation in your head, using the simple language you noticed.
So actively using it in context relevant to you. Makes sense.
Yeah, that active part is vital. Another tip mentioned was recording yourself speaking.
Ooh, that can be tough, but useful.
Right. To hear your own pronunciation, your fluency, see where you can improve, and track progress as you get comfortable with these simple structures.
And finally,
practice the dialogues from the stories. Like imagine you are Lucy the receptionist, or Thomas the bus driver, what would you say? Role-playing, even just speaking aloud to yourself. It helps make the language feel automatic.
So the main takeaway for learning is consistent practice, but focused on this kind of real-world, simple stuff, not just memorizing lists.
Exactly. Getting comfortable using foundational language clearly and kindly in situations you'll actually be in. Like the source says, every day you spend listening and practicing brings you closer to mastering English.
especially this practical, connecting kind of English. So wrapping up this deep dive, the core insight really seems crystal clear. The real power in everyday English, it's not about being fancy.
No, it's about being simple, clear, kind, and polite.
Those qualities let you solve problems, get help, offer help.
And maybe most importantly, build those positive connections and just, countless daily moments.
So mastering everyday conversation isn't about complexity. It's clarity, kindness, and that consistent, focused practice on how people really talk. So here's a final thought for you, the listener, to maybe chew on. We've seen how simple language makes interaction smoother, kinder, more effective in these stories.
Yeah.
Well, think about your English interactions tomorrow. What if you consciously focused on clarity and maybe just added one or two simple, polite phrases you heard about today?
Like a "can I help?" or a genuine "thank you for your time."
Exactly. How might that not only make your English feel more natural, but maybe, just maybe, make the world around you feel a little bit friendlier, one conversation at a time?
Give it a try. Pick one simple phrase from our deep dive today. Use it in your next English chat. See what happens.